രാജേശ്വരി വെങ്കിട്ടരമണൻ 130 വാക്ക് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഷോർട്ട് ആൻഡ് സ്പീഡ് ഡിക്റ്റേഷനാണ് വായിക്കുന്നത്. ഓരോ ഡിക്റ്റേഷനും നിങ്ങൾ ചുരുങ്ങിയത് 4-5 പ്രാവശ്യം പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്യണം. ഷോർട്ട് ഹാൻഡ് എഴുതിയത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലേക്ക് ട്രാൻസ്ലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യണം. ഇത് നല്ലോണം പ്രാക്ടീസ് ചെയ്താൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഹൈ സ്പീഡ് SSC ഒക്കെ ജോറായിട്ട് എഴുതുവാൻ സാധിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, ലേഡീസ് ആൻഡ് ജെന്റിൽമെൻ, I am going to speak to you today about some economic programs which the government proposes to follow. Some of them are now, others were set forth earlier but required to be pursued with greater vigor and determination. Please do not expect magic remedies and dramatic results. There is only one magic which can remove poverty, then that is hard work, sustained by clear vision, iron will, the strictest discipline. Each one of us in our place should determine to do more our fellow citizens, not only for ourselves. There must be greater respect for state property. The first and foremost challenge is on the price front. In the last 5 days, the price of many articles have shown a downward trend. This trend will have to be maintained. To this end, government will take a series of steps of stimulate production, speed up procurement and streamline the distribution of essential commodities. Our outlook is regard to foreign exchange resources is reasonably satisfactory. Therefore, where necessary, imports will be arranged so that supplies are sufficient. State governments have already been asked to advise dealers to display lists of prices and statements of stocks. Hoarders and those who violate the rules will be severely punished. The vast majority of our people live in the rural areas. We must implement ceiling laws and distribute surplus land among the landless. We want the help of the local people in completing land records. Special care will be taken to ensure that tribal people are not deprived of their land. The program of providing house sites in rural areas will be vastly expanded. Laws will be introduced to confer ownership rights on landless laborers who have been in occupation of house sites of their landlords over a certain period. Evictions will be sternly dealt with. Water and power held the key to higher agricultural and industrial output. Steps are being taken to bring under irrigation at least 5 million more hectares of land. Proven underground water resources will be immediately harnessed and further survey taken up for irrigation and for the provision of drinking water. The power position has somewhat improved. Adequate funds are being provided to implement power projects. For long-term needs, super thermal stations under the central government are being planned. The handloom industry is next only to agriculture in the number of people employed. Supplies of imports will be ensured to weavers at reasonable prices. A separate development commissioner for handlooms is being appointed. The policy of reservation for handloom is being rationalized to give greater protection to weavers. In the mill sector, the control clause scheme is being improved so that the cloth will be of better quality and sold through a large number of outlets in rural and urban areas. The movement of consumer goods by railways has improved in the last few months. Restrictions on the movement of goods by trucks will also be removed. For this purpose, we are introducing a system of national permits. People with fixed incomes have suffered severe hardships in the last few years. They need immediate relief. The minimum exemption limit for income tax will be raised from Rs 6,000 to Rs 8,000 as one of the measures to increase employment opportunities for introduced educated young people. The Apprenticeship Act will be suitably amended to as to provide the opportunities for the interested candidates. Special care will be taken to ensure a fair deal to schedule costs and tribes, minorities and handicapped persons in the recruitment of apprentices. I have only briefly outlined various parts of the new programs which will be taken up in the coming weeks. Other matters are being looked into and further measures will be announced from time to time. I have no doubt that together they will make a difference to the country's economic outlook. What is most important, urgent, that collectively we should shake off any sense of helplessness. The worst feature of the crisis which was building over the last few months was that it sapped national self-confidence.